Hey, hey, Sagittarius. Let's go ahead and look at this full moon eclipse in your 10th house of career and life goals. So, this is definitely going to, if you are no longer in alignment with your career, your public image, or your life goals, those things are going to definitely come under fire. And for a lot of you, you could decide that this is not what I want to do anymore, and you end up finding yourself with this full moon eclipse in Virgo, that things are going to be changing drastically when it comes to your career. Okay, Spirit, please show me this full moon eclipse with Sagittarius. Woo, we got a win-win outcome is forecast. Maybe you're not seeing balance. Nothing is yet set in stone just yet. For some of you, yeah, this is, it's at an imbalance. It's like maybe you're giving, and putting in a lot of effort, Sagittarius, but you're not receiving. So Spirit says stay flexible right now because things are going to definitely be changing and the energy is going to gain momentum. Bottom of the deck, a new romantic cycle begins. So for some of you, you could be walking away from also a relationship if it's at an imbalance, okay? Or it could be at an imbalance right now and things need to come into balance, okay? And that's by you speaking up. You're going to have to communicate. And I think once you tell the universe what you want, that's when everything seems to change for you, Sag. And what do we got here? We got the star. Okay. Look to the future with hope and optimism, the power of faith to move mountains, happy changes that bring relief from challenging times. So you have been going through some type of challenges when it comes to this full moon eclipse. And I feel like it's time for you to think more about your future and with optimism and hope and excitement. And, what are your dreams? Think about what your dreams, what like to bring into fruition. We've got the Lovers. So yes, there is a choice here. It says stay flexible. It says true love that is long lasting, choice made from the heart, a return to good health. Okay, maybe even for some of you Saggies that are in a relationship, there could be an imbalance when it comes to whatever is going on with your partner as well. And it could be affecting your relationship. But it's saying nothing is yet set in stone. What else do we have for Sagittarius? We've got 3 major arcanas for you, Sag. And we've got the Fool. So the energy is gaining momentum. This is about you going on a new journey. It says embrace your true purpose, begin a new adventure, and trust yourself. Trust your intuition. 3 major arcanas. We've got the 3 of Winter at the bottom of the deck. It's the 3 of Swords. This talks about severance, walking away, heartache, that kind of stuff. Reach out to others for comfort and love. You will grow stronger from this situation. Sadness that will heal with time. So for some of you, like I did say, I do feel like you could be walking away from a relationship. Okay. It's just, you're ready for something new. You're not feeling fulfilled, in the relationship that you're in. Or for some of you, this is about a relationship partner that is helping you through these trying times, especially because you might not be feeling, up to the task when it comes to changing your career path. And you could have a partner that is working through that with you right now. And, I feel like it's always really important that we have supportive partners in our life, whether that's friends or romantic partners or even family relationships, right? That they are supportive of us making major life choices and decisions and lifting us up instead of like telling us that we're inadequate and we don't have what it takes or the tools to, because you do. The fact that you have 3 major arcanas in this reading tells me that these are major, major life lessons right now. And it's time for you to seriously consider going on a new journey. And it might feel like things are kind of in flux and because you haven't fully made the decision just yet, but I do see you doing so. Cardinals could be of importance. I'm definitely getting cardinals and bears and birds. Definitely birds, because we have the bird right here. We do have a cardinal, but I'm also seeing right above that, there's these birds flying off in the distance. So birds are messengers. So it's almost like you're waiting on some type of a message as well. Okay, what else do we have here for Sagittarius? Spirit, please show me Sag. Okay, here and now, just being in the moment, paying attention to the red flags, what's not working, what is, and I feel like some doors are closing, but new doors are opening in the process. Yeah, it says come to the edge. This is like having the Fool right here. It's like taking that leap of faith, coming to the edge of, whatever this is, and being willing to step over the edge. You don't know if you're going to fall 5 feet down or 500 feet down, but it's like knowing that the universe has got your back. You see this bird flying over the top, and you see this little dog. The little dog is that loyalty of the divine that's leading you on that path and saying, yeah, come here, but don't be a fool. Don't be a fool, and pay attention to your next steps. And I think because of a lot of things that have happened in the past, maybe you were very dedicated to your job. You were dedicated to, whatever it was that you're doing, but you find that these people are not dedicated to you. Okay. For some of you, you could definitely have been in like legal, law, law enforcement, those types, military. And now it's time for you to start thinking about what you're going to do next, the next steps in your life. And Spirit is saying, yeah, nothing is yet set in stone. There's something more, and wait till those messages come through. And once those messages come through, I feel like you're off on a new journey. What else do we have here, Spirit, for the collective? What else do we have or not the collective, excuse me, for Sagittarius? Sagittarius, we've got anxiety. Yeah, anxiety over the future on how things are going to be, but don't worry, you're going to have a victory in the end. You're ruled by Jupiter. Uncle Jupe is in your 7th house of relationships, so things are going to end up working out. You're going to have the right partnerships. I feel like it's because 1 + 8 is 9. We are in a 9 year right now, which is all about wrapping up cycles. And you have the 8, and you have the 9, and you have the number 28, which is a 10, which brings you to that final, the victory. Now you'll understand what all this hard work was all about. We have to go through changes in life. Cycles end and new cycles begin. And we just have to be poised to go into these, new areas and arenas without getting our feelings hurt. We've got teapot, deep friendship with someone of the same sex. So reach out to a friend, okay? Talk to this person, sit down over some tea or coffee and, talk to them. They could have some really good advice for you. And some of you, if you're just going through a rough time, maybe it would just be nice to just sit down with somebody. You don't need to talk about any of the things that are going on. And if you find it necessary to do so, let them know what's going on and allow them to give you the comfort that you need. Sagittarius, you always think that you're the smartest person in the room and that you know everything, but there are other people that are out there to help you. Funny enough, we've got the teapot and we have the cup. So you can't even make this up. The teapot and the cups. What do you pour the tea into? The cup. Okay, there's the teapot in the background. So this is about sitting down with somebody, sharing a cup of tea, like I said, or a cup of coffee. And it says you should avoid or accept valid criticism. And then you got the key. It's a successful outcome to your problems. If you're willing to sit down with, whether it's a mentor or a friend or, an advisor of some sorts or a therapist or whatever, I feel like they can help you through whatever this anxiety is about you making the shifts and changes in your life that are going to help move you forward. They're going to give you the key to unlocking whatever has been hidden within you. Okay. It could spark something in you, and that helps put you into another onto another path. And we got the bridge, successfully overcoming the problem. Why are you successfully overcoming the problem? Because you're sitting down and you're talking to someone of the same sex. Okay. Grasshopper, situations in the balance that require careful handling. So this is you are wise, grasshopper, and we got finger warning you of a problem either now or in the near future. But I feel like having this conversation is what's going to help you in the future. So when this situation arises, it doesn't put you into a tailspin. And we've got the tree, affairs with your family are important right now. There might be you need to, give them a little bit more attention, or it could be somebody in your family that's going to be helping you. We've got marriage. All right. For some of you, like I said, you're taking the next step when it comes to marriage and commitment, or, your partner is helping you through this situation and gives you the information that you need. And we've got club. Someone will try to make you do something against your will. Make sure that you Do not do things that are against your will, obviously. Apple, temptation will test you. Yep. Somebody is going to test you with something. There's no such thing as a get rich quick. Okay. That doesn't work. Whatever goes up really quickly is also going to come down even faster. So keep that in mind. Don't try to, have any shortcuts. This is all about your commitment. Marriage isn't always just marriage. It's about your commitment towards the future and what you're doing. And yes, it can bring up some type of anxiety of like, oh God, I've been here before. I don't have the time. I don't have the energy or the wherewithal, but you do. You do. And you're going to be able to come up with all of that, especially after this eclipse. It just feels right now sometimes that it's like overwhelming. Also, I'm getting like, keep your mouth shut. Not everything is worth your energy. Okay. Be careful like what you're going to say to another person. Make sure that you're doing your research before you say it, because that could also come back to bite you in the ass. All right. Somebody will end up putting you in your place and you're like, whoa, 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 whoa. Like, oh, that stung. I don't know where that's coming from, but Sagittarius, be mindful, okay? Just be mindful of sometimes we're tempted to argue with people on the internet. We're tempted to prove our point because you think you're the smartest person in the room, but sometimes you're just not, and some things just aren't worth the battle. So, you do that and somebody's going to club you right over the head. Okay. Or they're going to slap your hand and just be like, no, don't do that. And that's kind of like, or this could be you on the other side. Somebody could be doing this to you. Things are definitely moving forward. Choices definitely need to be made. It's time for you to think more about your future and what you're trying to bring in for your future. Don't be tempted by other people's misfortunes or their lack of being their ability to do the things that you're doing. Some people will just definitely put the kibosh on that. Make sure that you're not doing that to anyone else. Anything else here, Spirit? Eating more fruits and vegetables, more earthy is what I'm getting. I do feel like for some of you, you might even see a grasshopper. That could be a sign for you. More fiber for some of you. You definitely need to drink some tea. I think hot tea would be really good for you right now. Make it a routine, because we do have Mars in Cancer. Mars is hot. Cancer is water. So that would actually be nice. That could also help you through any type of health issues that you're dealing with. Do your research on what herbs would actually be good for you at this time. That could be the key to overcoming some type of a health issue that you've been dealing with. I'm also getting like rose tea, sweet rose tea. Roses also do bring in your spirit guides, angels, and ancestors, and I feel like they are also helping you through all of this. Definitely pay attention to your dreams. Some of you are going to dream about somebody like an ex, okay? You could be dreaming about an ex. For others of you, you're dreaming about a new person that's going to be coming into your life. A new romantic partner. For some of you, you're dreaming about an old one because you need to clear that energy, Sagittarius. Be mindful of pointing your finger at someone, because you've got, what is it? You got 3 more pointing back at you when you're pointing at one person. So, it's like what you put out is what you get back. All right, I'm going to leave that there, you guys. So at the end of the day, you are going to be victorious in whatever endeavors you put yourself through. It might be painful at first, whatever it is you are having to let go of. But I feel like in the end, once you make the decision to do so, the anxiety is going to lift itself from you, and then you're going to be able to move forward onto this new path. All right, you guys, I love you all so much. Sagittarius, I wish you guys well throughout this full moon total lunar eclipse that we are coming up upon. All right, you guys, take care.